Hello everybody, my name's Farman, and welcome back to episode, I think this is 8 of our Let's Play on Thornton Farm. So here we are, it is actually still day 1. The rain is gone, so all I've done is fast forwarded time till the crops have dried out now. And over there, in the distance, over there is the fast track is behind that tree, and so is the header trailer. And we're just going to take the combine over quickly and do that field, and then we've literally got the field of soybeans to do whenever that gets done, whenever that gets ready. But yeah, we're also going to be trying to feed the cows. Well, we're going to try and get the cows fed. Now somebody said the water fill point is over here. Where did they say? They said it's next to the fertilizer. Well, across from it. So that's across from it. That's the grain. I'm probably still looking in the wrong places, but anyway, I've found a mod that's like a hydrant, and I've literally just put it in the cow yard, and it is going to make my life so much. It's just easier when it's in the yard like that. I'll show you in a minute. But of course, I've got a multiplayer game, of course, always recorded to put up just before this one. The multiplayer seems to be doing great, and everyone seems to be loving it. I'm enjoying making them. They are absolutely brilliant to make. They're so easy to make as well, because commentary is, isn't very difficult. There aren't many silent moments in it because everybody else talks over it. So, if I'm not talking, somebody else will. God, what are you stuck on now? Maybe this John Deere's a wee bit big. Stop connecting me to the fucking thing. I'm gonna turn that bloody radio off. Like, just disable its buttons and everything. Disable its buttons so I can never turn it on because this is shit. That throttle thing goes through that plastic. It's like extra few speed RPMs. Wee. Right, so we've got that to do. We're gonna put this in that field, and well, of course we're gonna have to harvest it. Well, we'll do a couple of headlands on it, I think, and then oh, come on! Don't tell me it doesn't. Tell me it fits. Fit. Just fit. Why do you not want to fit? Combine, cooperate. Right. In real life, this would not happen. I've now got to slowly bounce my way backwards. Enough to free me off of this. Come on. Like a combine would have four-wheel drive, but I've never driven one, so I wouldn't know. Why are you wanting to collide with that? What? Why are you stuck? I think this combine's a wee bit big. Oh, I'm getting a wee bit annoyed. Four-wheel drive it, fuck it. Just destroyed this little... It's because the wheels are clipping through the wall, and then, of course, as they clip through the wall, the game is wanting to spring them up, but it won't let you. Online streams not rated by... Because I don't want the online streams. You fucktard thing. Just fuck off, radio. This video is going to get absolutely no money. The thing is, right, I'll tell you the story. I'm making this video at 1:30 on a Friday, and the reason I'm doing that is because I went to work and I went to work and I was in the John Deere mowing, so I got out to below this path that ran through the middle of this park. I blew it off, put some earplugs in because I didn't have my ear defenders with me, and I wasn't in the mood to listen to the bloody. And sometimes I don't wear them, sometimes I do. Well, I was blowing it off, got to the end and walked back with the blower. Put it on the Trimax, because the Trimax is a little cage thing. Pulled the earplug out of my ear on my left side, and there was blood on it. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to panic or anything. I'm just going to leave it. We'll wait till about 10 o'clock. I'll go cut a few more places just to get it out of the way, because the blood wasn't pouring out. It was just on the end of the plug, and so I was like, you know, all right, I'm not going to panic. I'll just, like, you know, carry on for a little bit. So I carried on for a little bit, and then got to about 10:30, and I'd done about 4 or 5 other places. So I thought, oh shit, right, because that's not what I wanted. Enable straw is that right? So we have a slight issue with enabling straw, and the maintenance I think is required on everything. Yeah, everything that's not new is going to need some maintenance. So that needs it, and that needs it, and so does the John Deere. Right, the issue I'm having is because my recording and that. Right, okay, I'll be right back, because I'm literally. Because I have to press this. Do I? Yeah. No, I shouldn't have to. I'll be right back if this messes up. No, sorted. Sorry. The disabled straw is actually set to start the recording, and that won't mess it up. That won't stop it. So I've set it to a different one. So yeah, on the story, I pulled the earplug out, and there was blood on the end of it. Not loads, but there was blood on the end of it, and so I thought, you know what, we'll drive back to the yard. So I followed all the mow and floored it back, you know, at a staggering 18 mile an hour. You know, don't mess with me, I'm too fast for you. Got it back, went in the office, of course, supervisor's not there, management's not there, so I was like, damn. So I spoke to a couple of other people in the office, and they rang him, and he just said, you know, because I live in Uttoxeter and I work in Stafford, so it's, you know, it's like with doctors and that, I kind of wanted to be in the Uttoxeter one, because I'd have to give them all my details in the Stafford one. I'd have to give them loads of stuff and that, so I thought I'll just go to Uttoxeter one. So they said, you know, you can go home, you know, have your day. So I drove all the way to the doctors, and well, was it doctors or was it like, it's like a GP thing, you know. It wasn't a hospital, it was like a GP surgery thingamabob. And yeah, and they had a little look and said that your eardrum's fine, so you're okay there. They said, I can see there's a bit of fresh blood in there, but there's nothing to worry about. It says within the next 24 hours it should all be fine, and it'll either all come out, or it should, like, nothing will come out tomorrow, basically. And that was it. So but I didn't want to leave it and it becomes something serious, because then it just becomes a massive pain. Yeah, I don't want to leave it and it become a massive problem, because then it involves taking time off work. But I'm alright now, so I'm fine. So you probably saw the Snapchat story of me, but if you've got me on Snapchat, so I'm more okay. Not dying or anything. It just hurts a bit. They haven't given me any tablets or anything, because they said, you know, it won't be worth it, you'll be fine tomorrow. So I have to just be a man and live with the pain now. So yeah, that's why. So that's my exciting day. Monday, I think, is forecast rain again, so we won't even be mowing. So the mowing I've done today which is about 6 or 7 places I've mowed. Yeah, the route is supposed to take me 2 weeks to get round, and I've done, you know, there is 42 places, 43 on it, 43 places to mow, and I've probably done about 15 in 2 days. So, you know, the next week has to be dry, otherwise it's not going to get done in 2 weeks. And it's just not going to get done. But it's not an issue, you know. It don't get done, it'd be right. So yeah, that's my interesting story. Of course, I'll be on the multiplayer game tonight. We've got some bales to stack. I need to sort them out. I'm going to sort them out before everyone comes online, because everyone just kind of messed around last night, which is, you know, is all right. Just you can all mess about, but you know, I did want to get the bales stacked because they take ages. So, but yeah, but sod it. We'll just play it about. So I'll probably just nip on in a minute and sort all the equipment out, put everything back, and get what I need and do it. But at the moment, I'm doing this, so I'm gonna harvest this field. We've got £146,000. Of course, we got the 10 cows yesterday. Well, in the last episode, the last field to harvest is field 29, which I hope is going to hurry up and grow so I can get harvesting on it, because it's going to be I think it's going to be quite a big push to get that harvested in the time limit it kind of gives you. And then we've got a couple of new mods I've installed. One of them being, I'm going to just show you now. So someone has made the in-game Pottinger mod, Pottinger mowers, and they've got auto swaths on. The auto swaths don't animate, but they tip the grass into a row, which would be really helpful for silage. Yeah, we've got all them. What else have I added? Have we got any new tractors? I just like showing you my new mods in case anybody knows where they are. Fords for days. We've got New Holland TMs, which we might get. They're not private, they're release ones. I might edit them. They're diggers. We don't want diggers because diggers are boring. Oh, we've got biomany bales installed just in case we didn't get any straw, or I had to fast forward time a day and I needed to feed my cows quickly. Yeah, there's nothing really that new installed. Yeah, I didn't want to fast forward time. Cows all start dying like they do in Kendall, and you know, we end up with none, even though we just spent all that money on them. So I've done that. We're gonna get this field should not take too much time to harvest, so we'll get the baler down here probably next episode or this episode, beginning of this one, and then I'll bale it and we'll do some stacking. Of course, that's an auto stack trailer, so we can auto stack them from the field, and we just got to manually stack them in the shed, which means we get to use our big wheel loader. Now, if anybody watches my videos that has a head tracker, you know, where you turn your head and it tracks it, you know, and it turns in game as well. I'm on the lookout for one of them. If someone can tell me where a good one is to go, a good one at a reasonable price, you know, they are fairly expensive, that actually works with Farm Sim. If anyone can tell me what theirs is, and I'll check it out, because I don't want to get one that doesn't work with Farm Sim, because that would really annoy me. So, and just, you know, just drop a link to one if you've got one, or you know of one that will work with Farm Sim and stuff. So we've got the fast track just to speed it up, because the fast track's rapid. She's a little rapid beast. She's also mega quiet. My electric fast track. Right. Just let that tip out. Now this trailer takes about 2 loads and then it's full. Not even 2 full loads, it's just 2 loads. So we've got the ATV vert spreader in there. Now we have a mod installed called Pro Seeder. And I think it, well, what does it add? Does it add anything else? Well, have I got it installed? I think I have. I'll have a look next episode when I come off. I'll come off and have a quick look. Because I should have it installed, but if I don't, then I'll add it in. Like, I've got it installed, but I haven't got it added in, which gives you the tram lines. But as I said in one of my multiplayer videos, I'm going to ask Joe if he could walk us through it, how to use it, just in case people don't know how to use it. Now, the textures are going all weird. My straw textures are, you know, right on this map, but the grass ones aren't. I'm going to have to redo the grass ones, I think. The straw ones have always stayed right on any multiplayer game I've actually been on, but the grass ones have always gone odd. You know, any map I've been on, sorry, not multiplayer game. And it doesn't actually affect my game, as you can probably tell. Everybody else that plays on the server has the standard veil textures, and I have mine, but that doesn't affect you anymore. It used to affect you in Fs17 and 13. You couldn't be able to, if you changed any part of your game, you couldn't join multiplayer. That, it's now out the window. You can join still. So, which I think it was, because I remember having a 8K Sky enhancer thing that I had on my save games, and it looked really good. Now I am going to do something that might piss a lot of people off. I'm going to go down the middle of the field, kind of straightish. Yeah, and I had to actually had to keep changing my Sky back to default to get that to work. That was when the Spring Hill Let's Play was being made, which you probably all remember, because everyone fucking loved it. So what I need to do, what I might do, is try and find a Sky enhancer and put it in. But of course, I won't. If I do one, we won't be on Seasons mod, because that puts its own Sky stuff in. But yeah, the next combine we're going to get is the Class Lexion. So when we've got enough money, we're going to go for one of them, because they are the nicest looking combines. They are very well detailed. Thank you to Matthew Morley, who sent me them. He linked me them over Skype, because I do talk to Matthew on Skype, and Hayden Smith. Shout outs. Yeah, so they do that. Well, that wasn't very straight, was it? Fucking hell. I wanted straightness. I'd just like to thank everyone. We are on 3,180 subscribers already. We are absolutely rocketing through 3,000. I'd like to thank everybody. Now, the multiplayer game, we're going to keep going with that as much as we can. I know that videos might get a bit boring and stuff, but having the multiplayer game mixes it up, because we'll be able to chuck. What we might eventually do is have a couple of single player video like this, and then 2 multiplayer games running on 2 different maps. But that might get a bit, you know, difficult. So I'm gonna have to have a think, because the multiplayer games are so, the multiplayer videos, sorry, are so successful and stuff, and people absolutely love them, which is great. I like it when people love them. Of course, we are using a lot of mods on that, and of course, people that ask me to join, you can't join, because it's just between me and friends. And I do, well, I don't want to say that I would get a server for people to go on, because I know I'd end up using it for something else, and I'd never just leave it alone. I'd always be wanting to do something with it. So I probably wouldn't do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, some people have suggested that we do multiplayer on Dramard next. Not going to do that. I've already done Dramard Let's Play. We're trying to stick to maps that I have not played Let's Plays on yet. So the next, probably one that we probably go for, is Sandy Bay, because it's quite big. Of course, Tom has 2 tractors, and it's a bit of a pain. And I remember seeing all the comments on that video. Everyone saying that Tom should keep his TW and the 7.8. So you have now all forsaken me, because I wanted him to sell one of them, because we've all only got 1 tractor each. It's quite unfair him having 2, but you know, such is life. I think I might get another one. But anyway, enough rambling on about that. Shed update, vlogs. I need to do one of them. The update on the shed, it's all down. Like all the main structure is down. Like all the wood bits are down. The things that are left, there's 2 concrete pig pens left up, and there's 2 other things, but the rest of it is almost down. You know, there's only a bit of work to do on it. And then, you know, I'll update you all very soon on it with a proper vlog. Because of course, I for some reason don't do vlogs very often. If I was on a working farm, you know, and I actually lived on a working proper farm, I wouldn't do farm sim videos. Every video I'd ever do would be vlogs. Well, not even vlogs, they'd actually be things on the farm. You know, calves, cows, tractors, silage, you know, everything. I'd probably even get myself a drone, so I could film silage and stuff, but I don't have a need for a drone because I don't live on a farm. I don't do any farm work, and I wouldn't want to take it to the council because it would probably get destroyed. And of course nobody wants to see a 5 series cut grass because it is not very interesting. But yeah, nice bit of barley. Next field that we're going to put in barley I think is 29. This is probably going to be soybean or something to that effect. And then field 13 is going to be something we might do. Ooh, what should we put in there? We could potentially put sunflowers in there, or no, we've got 93%. We'll unload this because we're going to be going down there anyway. But yeah, so we're just going to be mixing and matching tractors on this Let's Play. Let's get that one around here. Let's turn the hood off. Let's make sure he's the right. He's all the way over. Yes, he is. Let's get a nice little print screen for our thumbnail. I do like making custom thumbnails. I do think they make the videos a hell of a lot more interesting. You know, they do appeal to people to come have a look at it. Instead of just my standard 101 pictures of the same sign, because the sign was the only thing that I could get under 2 MB. Because I didn't realise that you could save pictures as a different file for YouTube, and it really annoyed me till the other day when my brother told me that I could do it as a JPEG. So screenshots are taken as a PNG, and then you open it up in paint.net and save it as a JPEG, and it makes the file size smaller. And I didn't know that till the other day, because I'm really bad with PCs. Now this John Deere combine is very nice. It does work very well. Of course, it does not like going over bridges very much, as we can probably see. So the Class Lexion we're probably going to get is probably one of the smaller ones, but we'll put the 12-metre header on it so we can at least harvest the crops pretty quick. Because you can put bigger pipes on them and stuff, and it will, you know, so you can have like this pipe is that folds around the back and stuff like that. We'll get the baler down here. I might bail this off screen. Depends on which playtime I'm going to do after this. But I think I'm going to go on to the multiplayer, jump on there, stack them bales, jump off again, or shut the server down, jump off, and then come back on to single player. Do this before I go on to multiplayer properly. So there's at least, so episode 9 will be recorded. Hopefully. There's a fair bit of work to do, but it's not even 10 to 2 yet. So we're okay there. We just need to get this rendered. So I want to finish this field in this video if I can, because that trailer is full. So I'm gonna have to go take that. And of course, barley's worth absolutely nothing. So that's why I put the fast track on it. The Class was on it, but the Class was mega slow on the road. It does not have the same gear ratios as a fast track. And of course, fast tracks are brilliant. They are brilliant bits of kit. The rate that them things bomb down the road is insane. I saw the new the other day whilst I was in Stone. I saw the what is it? It's the JCB 4000 series, isn't it? The big big four-wheel drive thing. Looks like a Class, like one of the big Class ones that Class do. I saw one of them, and I'll tell you what, fairly nice. It looked brand new, like, you know, only a few hundred hours on it. Yeah, it was very nice, and I'd honestly like to have a go at a fast track. It's one of my many tractors on my big list of tractors that I'd like to have a go in, which probably never will get fulfilled, but I would really like to have a go at a fast track. Right, so we've only got a couple more passes to do. This field's nearly done. Hopefully you have all enjoyed the video. It's 25 minutes in, and we'll get a fair chunk of this done on it. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a couple of videos today, try and get at least 3 done, and then that's pretty much my recording for the weekend done. Of course, I'm still not getting paid enough to do this as my full-time job. I'd love to do it as a full-time job. It'd be so easy and so handy. You know, it wouldn't be easy, but you know, I love doing it. And it'd be really nice too as well, because I do like interacting and stuff. But YouTube just does not. The money just isn't there for me. It is for the, like other YouTubers, it is. But for me, like, you know, if I tried to get a house with just YouTube money and paid for a mortgage and stuff like that, it just would not happen. Just the money just wouldn't go far enough. So, you know, I like to do it. It's just I like to count this as like my hobby that costs nothing to do, because it really doesn't. If you could get yourself a second-hand PC, like off someone, and didn't even have to pay for it, and you could get the game off someone for free, and you can get recording software for free. And as long as the laptop or whatever has a webcam on it with a microphone, you can start YouTube. It's all and you could literally just do it for nothing if you could get one for free. If you could get everything for free, you could do it for nothing. And then eventually you would eventually start upgrading stuff. But yeah. So it doesn't pay enough, but well, I'm saying that as like a really bad thing, but if I had the chance to do it, I would definitely do this full time. I think it'd be brilliant to do it full time, just simply because it's I like playing with tractors. You know, I like farming. I really do enjoy farming. If someone offered me on a job and a farm around where I live, I'd quit where I'm working now and go straight to that. I would not even take a second thought notice. Second thought notice? I wouldn't think. I'd just literally say, yep, quit, done. Right, I'm coming to work for you. Monday morning I'll be there. Right, so anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. And yeah, also I've put the videos now in handy little playlists. So we've got Kendall multiplayers in a playlist, and so is Thornton Farm. So if you ever wanted to watch one of them from start to beginning, they're there. But happy farming and goodbye.